Today is June 21st. The Yankees lose 2 out of 3 to the Reds, but they give me my Father's Day wish, send down the ERC, and they call up LaGrange. Let's talk Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old John Boy.
It was a lie. It was a fever dream. They didn't call up LaGrange. I'm so sorry.
Maybe.
Dreaming.
Talking Yanks with old John Boy. John Boy and Jake. Talking Yanks with old John Boy. John Boy and Jake.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Yanks. Thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. BBD is producing, and today's episode is brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook. I lied off the rip. A little coping mechanism to help with how bad the final game of this series was. Maybe the final 2 games of this series. They have not called up LaGrange. I just was trying to make everyone feel joy for a second. Jake, how are you?
James Davis, to all the fathers. James, yourself, happy Father's Day. My dad, James, Chico, see him in the chat sometimes. Happy Father's Day to everyone. And yeah, the Yanks blew it. It's supposed to be fun, beautiful Father's Day at the stadium. They're doing the pans around to all the families, and you're supposed to beat the Cincinnati Reds on a beautiful weather weekend in New York City, and they did the opposite of that. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it was bad game followed by dead game. And yeah, some of the flaws showed. It's also, there is a little bit of the Yankees series-wise have been doing pretty good recently, and if they didn't just throw a dud out here, and I think they're 0 for their last 24 with runners in scoring position. That's bad, and it's part of the reason this felt so bad, and normally that does flip. But, we've got some concerns. Bullpen, bottom of the lineup, like, here we go. Wasn't the fun Father's Day game it's supposed to be.
No, it was, the old, just when I'm out, they pull me in.
Oh.
They keep doing the opposite to me.
Right.
Like, just when I'm in, they push me out.
Yeah, I believe, was it the White Sox series? This was just you and me talking. You were like, if they win this one, I'm all in. And I was like, whoa.
No, it was Toronto. It was the last.
Toronto is the last game of Toronto.
Just you and I in the elevator, not putting on a show for anyone.
Yeah.
People keep getting mad at me because they're saying I'm so negative. I'm like, I think this team's going to win the World Series.
Right.
I just don't like a version of the team.
Right.
They keep reverting to. It also happened when I got surgery. And like the first week, I was like, dude, I fucking love this team. And then they brought Volpe back and Wells back. And I'm like, I don't like this team.
Right.
Oh, Volpe's been hitting.
And I did like your, you were talking, I believe on social media at John Boy, you posted a video where you were talking about getting to bullpen 2.0, which I think we'll talk about in the grounds creeping.
Yeah.
And then I do these like creative style burns of the games to talk about those.
Very witty, very clever.
I have a couple good ones today. I'm pretty happy with myself.
Okay. Nice.
One, a Simpsons reference, which, sometimes I forget that's in my bag because I've only watched the ep you were on in the past 20 years. No idea where I was going with this originally, but, your video about to get to bullpen version 3, you need to do bullpen version 2. I like that line. That was good. That was good.
Because I'm not.
That was good.
Yeah, it's just.
It makes 100% sense.
Yeah, I know people are gonna want to do this, because it's like it's truly like almost fan fiction. But and it's part of the groundskeeping. So let's do the groundskeeping. There's some quick fan fiction, and you're gonna have to rein me in.
Okay.
Because I got like lost in this.
Okay.
Situation. And then after Jake's witty, creative, fun burns with some Simpsons references, then
One Simpsons
reference. Then after that, we will give out awards.
Yeah.
Okay. Groundskeeping. The Yankees decided to call up ERC, Elmer Rodriguez, for a spot start to push all the other starters back and give them extra rest. It's very odd how it happened because we asked Boone if there was any plans for that. He kind of almost scoffed at the idea. I was like, no plans. And then Boone in his postgame said, we've had this in the works for a couple days. And it's like, why lie about that? Like, what is happening here? Also, the beat reporters were like, ERC was scheduled to pitch Saturday night and Cruz was throwing his normal routine yesterday in the outfield that he does days before game starts. So like this seems like a last second move, but they're telling us Cole is healthy. So all those details lead to me fan fictioning. Like what else could this have been besides what they're saying it is, which I do think is 99% what it was. Cause it makes sense. And we even said that to Boone, like, hey, usually guys call up a spot starter or go to a 6-man when they have 25 games in 26 days. So that's one thing. To activate Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, they had to send someone down. They chose to send down Jake Bird, which kickstarts bullpen version 2 because Jake Bird can't come back up until 15 games. So they haven't announced it yet. They announced that ERC got sent back down. We don't know who's coming up. Giovanni Cruz. I lied in the opening, said it was Lagrange, Chavihi. We don't know who it's going to be. It might happen during this episode, maybe not till tomorrow. And then Austin Wells got activated, so they sent down JC Escara right when he was contributing to the team for the first time ever. He's gone, and Wellesley's back.
Yeah, so I think with the Elmer Rodriguez call up, again, I'm more so start with like we were right, like with this busy game stretch in the middle of the season, they were going to do something with their pitching. I guess there will be tabs on Cole, who's still scheduled to start tomorrow. Obviously, if that doesn't happen, like, okay, get a red flag out. But he says he is, so that plays. And then you just want to see, does Cole make his next start in 5 days, which I think he will. I'm assuming, like we thought, and we asked, we're like, yeah, this is going to be a really busy stretch, and the bullpen's a weakness of this team that had been benefited by 2 rainouts and 2 off days, and they started performing again. So, yes, I think it just makes sense. I think the Yankees were doing funny business, and who even knows? Like, the Yankees still have this, before everyone knew Bill Belichick was horny side and kept things secret of, like, doing things sometimes, that I think that's what they were doing. But yeah, let's see. I saw something that I think Yerry De Los Santos is on a heater at AAA. That I'm assuming it's either him or Giovanni Cruz. Lagrange's last outing was pretty bad. And they've said they want to make sure he's really ready to go when they do this. But yeah, just a reminder that Yerry De Los Santos and Giovanni Cruz have been at AAA during this. And then yeah, man, the Escara stuff. Like, hey, I'm glad Wellesley's feeling better. It's just, we've complimented the Yankees this year on doing some of the moves that have been horribly frustrating or not moves they would not have done in the previous 4 or 5 years, that they've actually pressed the button on and done. That, okay, to have those quotes out there about Escara, and then he starts performing for the first time as a Yankee, when you have Wells on the IL, and he was openly talking about, like, yeah, it was in the postgame today, he's like, yeah, it was good to work on some things at AAA. Like, you can't do that during the season. It's just like, come on, guys. Like, what was that?
I don't know. What was it?
I don't know.
And I mean, it's not like Escara's a world burner, but in his last 7 games, he had a 294 batting average, a 333 on base, a 745 OPS. He had like productive outs. He was having good at bats.
Our catching situation,
not pining for Escara
after being a horrific hitting situation, our catching situation for a week and a half was nice.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Did you
So
see
can
he'll
we
be
talk
back in a
about the
couple
fan
days?
fiction, dude? Because I spun myself into a dizzy.
Ali Sanchez is about to go on the paternity list, so JC will be back in like 2 days.
Is that real?
That's
That's
real.
real. Boone said it pregame today.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Can I do my fan fiction
Please.
for you?
Please.
I read all the articles today.
Nice. That must have been nice.
It was somewhat nice.
Were you on your phone? Or the kids around? Are you on the toilet? What are you doing? Just paint a picture for us. I want my real faction.
Dude, I had like a chemical imbalance today.
Oh.
And I was just angry.
It's honest.
No, it's like a confusing thing. I think it's anxiety.
Happy Father's
and
Day.
lack of sleep.
Sure.
Because no one did anything to me. I didn't do anything. I could feel my head be heavy. And I needed like a little. So I sat at the kitchen table and just read Yankees articles to get myself like, I don't know, some quiet time alone. And then I recovered and I went outside and I was fine.
Okay.
Yeah. My family said they didn't notice it. So that's good. But I was like, I don't know what was happening. It was probably anxiety. Because like right now, this show comes at bedtime with the kid. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, all the beat reporters are like hot on Jeffers. Like they're all saying like the Yankees aren't even hiding that they are interested in this. Tanner Swanson got hired by, this is the articles. Right. Tanner Swanson got hired by the Yankees specifically for the work he did with Jeffers. So they were saying, yes, usually you don't want to trade for a catcher middle of the season because they don't even know the vernacular and the terms, but Swanson built Jeffers and he's the Yankees catching coach. So they have a leg up there. Jeffers hasn't played since April. He's been on the IL. That's like a Harrison Bader situation where now the Yankees are going, we're going to get him for cheaper. And they love doing that shit. They love trading for injured guys to get him for a discount. I don't love that they love it, but come on. How many guys have they traded for that are coming over? You're banged up. It's been like 4 in the last 3 years because they know there's value to the trade because they're going to get him at a low. And that's what Jeffers is. So part of me is like, why the fuck are they just like throwing ERC into the middle of this game? They've done this before and they give you a heads up like 4 starts out. It's not a secret. They don't need to do this. Why do they tail spin in? Again, if this gets clipped, this is fan fiction. I don't know if I believe this, but this is where I spun my brain to. I'm like, what if they're like, if you trade for a catcher, you can't do it August 1st. You want to, that's got to be an earlier trade so they can get into their system and like figure everything out. I mean, all right, invite some scouts. We'll pitch ERC for a game. We'll play Dominguez here. You know, we'll play Cabby here. We'll get Shu in the game. Like you said it too, and I had already spun myself into it. I was like, Jake's on the scent too. It's a showcase day. I don't know if ERC gets traded. I truly believe this was some weird showcase shit.
I like it. I think I can debunk some spins partially. I don't think I can fully. For Jeffers, it's a hamate, right? Which, like, I don't know. It's been the year of hamate injuries, but it's not, I don't know, not like wear or tear. It's an injury that happens and then guys come back from. And it's just like.
That was Bader too.
Yes, but they traded for Bader while he was hurt. I guess this is Jeffers is on his way back. I don't know if he's rehabbing. It was originally supposed to be come back towards the end of June. I'll have to look into that. But I think the other thing here, yes, the catching position is weird because remember we were talking about Tyler Heineman last episode. The Blue Jays traded him to the Angels after they DFA'd him, which was kind of funny because they said that they were talking to like the Blue Jays front office, and the Blue Jays were really hoping he didn't go to an AL East team because then you have to change all your signal. Like you need to rewire your own team while also giving away a lot of your recipe. Ryan Jeffers, I think there's a couple other things in play here. I think the Twins are going to have him come back and play. Like I don't think there's a Ryan Jeffers discount via injury. I don't think there's a Ryan Jeffers discount via anything. He played really well earlier this season. When you look at his baseball reference page, it's surprisingly impressive. And more importantly, catchers do not exist, man. It's the reason Jeffers is at the forefront. It's because there's nobody else. So the Twins are going to negotiate from that, and they are going to do a good job. It is a rental for a player that's only of a certain caliber, even though it is that catcher caliber.
But if they do a trade with the Reds, I don't know, but this feels funny business to me. And I said 99%, they just wanted to push all the starters back because it makes sense to do that. They got older guys coming back from injury, and they got younger guys who haven't done. Weathers has never pitched as many innings. Warren is kind of not doing well. So I'm 99%. This was just a pushback, but I did tail dive into fan fiction.
No, I think today was demo day at the stadium. I think with Jones, with Dominguez, if Dominguez moved to center, I was going to be like, wow, we're really. It might be a sales to the Cincinnati Reds, who I believe Tyler Stevenson is a guy who, again, if you're looking for the next step after Jeffers, it's Tyler Stevenson. And then if you really want to go deep dark arts, which I did my version of fan fiction today, was Ellie De La Cruz from the Reds. Like they tried to negotiate with him. He turned down $200 million plus. That if the Reds fall out this season and there's nobody at the trade deadline, could the Yankees give like what would be their quote unquote Godfather package of all of their top prospects? Like if you're trading, it would literally be 5 guys. They'd be the 5 top prospects. Go nuts.
That would be, there was someone rumored, and it's crazy, that this was how, I don't know, how was this phrased? It was Scooble, and they were saying Lombard and Lagrange, and it was like, was that what they asked for? Because, duh,
right.
We'll take your 2 top guys. There's no way in hell the Yankees would or should ever do that. But if you wanted Ellie, who's got 3 years, I don't even think he's on the table. But if he was, you would have to trade like everything.
Well, that's where, and again, some people might have to turn their ears off for this, but, you know, if the Cincinnati Reds were open to being open, it would be a franchise-altering move where it's all the Yankees' top prospects. It's ER, it's, you know, Hess, it's probably Lombard's in there. And then the icing that finishes off a trade is you tell Cincinnati, hey, we fucked up with Volpe, and you guys can have him, and maybe you can make him good in a hitter's ballpark and out of New York. So, like, and they'd have So there is a dream world there. Ellie De La Cruz currently not on the table, but it was interesting for me that this was in front of Cincinnati, that it felt like there was some slight funny business. I would just say the only other thing I would the only other thing I would detract from your fan fiction about Jeffers is I do think the Yankees truly love Elmer Rodriguez, that I don't think they would pay him for Jeffers.
Yeah, maybe not. But maybe there's a package. They got some relievers.
Yeah, I think the Yankees view Elmer Rodriguez as a guy.
Maybe. I don't know. He's all right. He'd grow. He's more of a project than a Schlittler.
Absolutely, but nobody's Cam Schlittler. He's going to win the Cy Young this year. Like I think on the King, Warren, I'm missing a guy. Oh, Clark scale. I think Elmer Rodriguez is toe to toe with them.
I have him like Kinger.
Yeah,
I do. I think a bullpen stint helps Elmer a ton. Put him in the pen. Worked for King.
they might.
Worked for Clark. Worked for
back
Sevy.
there.
All those guys credit going the bullpen. Sevy's a much different style pitcher, but like, you know, what killed ERC in game 3, spoiler, is he got way behind in counts. And when you go to the bullpen, you learn not to do that. Let's move on. Max Fried had a bullpen.
Yeah, and what did they say? Face live hitters end of June, beginning of July. So we'll see.
We will see. All right. You want to burn game 1? It was a good game 1.
Sure. It's presented by your local Ford stores. Take on the daily grind with the Ford Maverick Lobo. Like all those words. Inspired by low riders and custom hot rods, this street truck delivers high-octane thrills with a fierce, low-profile design. You got to check it out. The award-winning Ford Maverick Lobo, official truck of the Yankees. The Reds visit the big Schlitty versus Killa Cam, whose Cy Young campaign would get louder against Rhett for Cincinnati. Bottom 2 get jazzy on him. Chisholm Derulo's a homer. 1-0 Yanks. 4-0 Yanks. We see your skyline chili and we raise you rice. Big Ben clocks one. But the story of the night, Cam Ron. Hey, Ma, what's up? Let's slide. All right. We gon' get it on tonight. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 13 ponches from the big man with a plan. Volpe adds the insurance run. Schlittler to Bird to head to bed. Woo woo! 5-0 final.
A lot of music in there.
A lot of music in there. And I did look it up. Full name is Cameron. I don't know if we fully discussed that.
Cameron.
Well, yeah.
Cameron. You're right.
Yeah.
This was a good game. They won.
I'm assuming there's some Schlittler coming later. His 6 innings, no runs, and 13 Ks were pretty impactful from what I saw.
Dude, they were good.
From what I saw.
They were good.
Jazzy.
Rice, very good.
Yeah. Jazzy and Rice, the right side there with the homers to get it started. Jazz Chisholm had a bad throw in this game. What else?
The Reds have a lot of players whose names sound like country artists.
Yeah.
Blake Dunn.
Oh, dude, their lineup, the first 5 easily. Blake Dunn.
JJ Bleday.
Yeah.
Sal Stewart.
Right.
Spencer Steer.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah. A little more mature. But, oh, Matt McClain.
I mean, they're not even like Tyler Stevenson and Matt McClain almost don't make the team. For
Matt
country
McClain
artists.
might be number 1 sneakily. I think there is a musical artist named Matt McClain.
What about on the Yankees? Spencer Jones, Ben Rice.
No.
I think that's a 2 for 2.
Ryan McMahon's maybe the closest, but not even.
I think we're too close to the situation because could Cody Bellinger?
Clay Bellinger is a yes. It's
Okay.
a full steam ahead.
Father-son thing.
They showed all the Yankees, father sons.
Yeah.
It's been like 10 in the past 3 years. It was creeping me out.
Yeah.
But both played for the Yankees. This was a good game. The Ferg makes an appearance for the Reds. We like that. I miss him. Don't even really remember him.
Did we know, again, call myself out on this, Luis Rojas is the son of Felipe Alou. Did I know that?
I don't know.
That feels like something I would know.
It's come
I
up
think
with
so
us.
because remember when we asked Boone about the Lou brothers and he said, Louis is going to kill me? Now it makes more sense.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Moises Alou. I mean, I think the highlight from this game gets talked about later. Good bullpen.
No managing in this game, really. Like no pinch hitting, no pinch running, no moving guys out of position as far as the offense goes. And then bullpen goes to Bird, Hedrick Bednar.
Big Sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a nice game. Yankees 8th shutout of 2026. That's nice.
A nice Friday night. Lights are on. It's warm. You got some foreigners in the stand for the World Cup. This is what the Yankees do.
And now the Yankees are going to win the series, obviously, because they just keep winning series. So let's get to game 2 where that comes to fruition.
Let's see if Will Warren gives him something to talk about. Abbott against Andrew for Cincy. Bottom 1. Paul steps into the box. It's a big swing. Goldschmidt. 1-0 Yanks. But then they'd let the Reds score the next 10. Bad game plan, Boone. Warren, earned and unearned. Slop on defense. Slop in the pen. Yanks lose. 10-2 final.
This game wasn't fun. At the time, I thought they were going to win game 3, so I chalked it up to, hey, we're a good team. We got. We lost a game. Warren has the curse of unearned runs and the ability to pitch through errors. Like, if you make an error behind him, he's going to then allow hits, it seems like. I don't know if that's on him and being, like, flappable, like Cole had that issue in 2022. The year before is Cy Young. 2022. That was like the mark on Cole.
That was the rattle year.
Yeah, the year he won the Cy Young, he gave credit, and Boone gave credit
Right.
to not getting rattled. So
Oh, dude, it was comical. I mean, that was the Billy first pitch, right?
yes, I'm just making sure I got the year right, but yeah.
Billy Crystal first pitch, and then yeah, dude, remember like I think there was either a streaker or something weird happened in right field in a Cole game, and we like at that point in the year, whenever something weird happened to Cole, he got rocked.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what's happening to Warren, but he has 4 more unearned runs, and you would say, just the defense letting him down. But there is also a well, dude, you got to pitch through errors. You got to pick up your pals sometimes. 6 runs, 2 unearned. Volpe with the error, was it? Or who got the error on this gun?
And Rice got a error in this game.
I think it was initially charged to Volpe, changed to Rice.
Wow, Volpe's dad paid him off.
Hey,
Hearsay, and a
Rumor.
lie, and just a quick joke. That means
a lie
nothing.
and a quick joke.
Please
but we
don't
can't
read into that. It was
we
a
can't
joke.
even joke. Can't even joke about joking.
Can't even joke about joking anymore. Oh my God.
0 for 13 with runners in scoring position, as mentioned. And yeah, the steer homer going from 3-1 to 6-1 was kind of like, all right, so this game's probably over. But then there was still just a little bit of hope, because up until this point, the Yanks are playing a lot of winning baseball, and they're getting runners in scoring position that you're like, hey, maybe if this turns into 6-3 and we're playing the Reds. And then when it was 9-1, I stopped thinking that.
Yeah, I also stopped it. Is this the error?
I believe that's the error.
So they did give it to Volpe, then they switched it to Rice.
I believe so. I know
Later
it's
in
charged
that-
to Rice now.
I guess I would need another angle to see if it hit the dirt. Usually if it hits the dirt, it's on the thrower, not the scooper.
Yeah, I wonder, does it hit glove first? You can't see from that angle.
When is that inning the one? Can you show the ground out, the next one, the Blake Dunn?
Dunn grounds into fielder's choice to shortstop. Arroyo out at second.
Yeah, because this inning is really where I got twisted, turned upside down,
Right.
Fresh Prince style. Because I don't know, did we say this last episode?
I don't think so.
I know we talked about it. Caballero doesn't look great in left. Like it's clearly the one position that he.
Can I check raise you center field?
Dude, he's trying to make shit happen. All right.
All right.
He did that in left too, but chasing balls down in center, I feel like he was fine. It was the throw was weird.
Yeah.
He just ripped that in like Little League. Like, hey, why don't you catch this?
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, Caballero, he plays a lot of positions. Left field to me is like the one that's been like, oh, that wasn't like fluid or natural. And in this inning, we have Volpe and Rice can't make the play, and Rice hasn't been great at first either. So I don't know who's that on. I'd love to see more angles. But then the next is I thought it was going to be a double play. It's not. I think it's a fast runner running, but we haven't turned any 6-4-3 double plays since Volpe's been back at short. Only one have we done. And then Cabby's running that ball down, and me and my dad are like, does Belly catch that? He's so damn good at catching at the wall. And I'm like, we're just worsening that. Come on, that's got to be turned.
Yeah.
No one's talked about that.
Yeah.
It's got to be turned, dude. I don't know if it's on Jazz. Volpe just kind of parks his ass on the fringe of the grass sometimes and doesn't like take a single step forward. And then the next place to Cabby. So I'm not, and now left field's worse too. And I'm thinking, wait, is Belly's in left? Is that an out? Like if Cabby's at short, and we're just doing the same pattern. I'm like, okay, so we're weak at multiple positions now.
Yeah, and that turns into, when I see Belly in center, I don't dislike that. But yeah, when I see Caballero in left field, I don't like that. So yeah, and I had flashbacks because you were starting to do some Jimmy Lytics on the double plays. Like remember how excited we were that San Francisco series to start the year where they turned a couple dazzlers, and you were like, this feels nice. And I think that is it's probably the honest truth about doing Talkin' Yanks, where the Yankees have the best record in the AL right now. They've been playing good without Judge, which we could have easily seen that going the other way. But I don't know, man. I think that 2024 scar is left pretty hard on Yankee fans, and it should be. That when you start to see this brand of baseball come back, it's kind of like, hey, you guys tried to show us that with an MVP and with hitting homers and being that version of the Yankees, like, you guys kind of put your chips on the table. Like, if you do this stuff well enough, you could win baseball games. Like, this stuff in between doesn't matter. It all matters so much that you can't just be we can't do the sloppy Yankees.
I mean, Rice should reach out and just catch that and not go for the scoop. He could probably turn his glove and just, I don't know.
I think it technically touches glove before dirt when I go slow there. So
looks like he's not stretching.
Yeah, his legs aren't really out.
So that's just
and
bad.
Volpe's going backwards. I don't know.
Not great.
Yeah, dude. Volpe's just been planting his ass on the fringe of the grass.
Neither nailed it.
All right, so here's the stats for people that are...
There's a reason Volpe got the error, and then there's a reason Rice got the error.
Yeah. Split it. Make it half,
Split
like
it.
sacks in football.
I'm in.
Why not? If they
Why not?
told you that's what they did from the start of time, you would think, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Here's the stats, Jake, on the double plays. And I think it's too small of a sample size on Volpe so far, but it's something that I'm going to keep track of. On the year... double play opportunities, ball to shortstop, throw it to second throws it to first, okay, where they tried to do the whole thing, all right? Volpe has attempted 7 of them. The Yankees have gotten 1. So they're 1 for 7. Now, if you go and look at all of these, I didn't. I'm sure you'd be like, well, that one was really fast. That one was on jet. Whatever. They all have their reasons. But the hard numbers are the Yankees have turned 1 6-4-3 double play with Volpe at shortstop, and they've attempted 7 of them. With Cabby at shortstop, they attempted 15, and they turned 11. And I brought this up. You can't say that this is like new, because the first series of the season, I said, oh my God, are we turning double plays this year? Because it's a true thing. Volpe is good enough at shortstop. He's Gold Glove sometimes. He has spouts of really nice plays. He has great range. He does have great range.
Yes.
But the double play ball does hurt us. Like, I texted you guys. I was like, oh my God, we're back to not doing double plays. This sucks. They change innings. Will Warren's out of that inning. So,
Nice.
so that's the actual numbers on it. That's like a 14% and a 67%. I don't know what the numbers are. Something like that.
Sure.
Okay. That's my biggest takeaway from game 1. That inning killed them, and then the offense did nothing.
Game 2.
Game 2. Game 1 of the losers.
No, well, dude, this is the offense was on the verge of doing something, but you didn't get the hit with runners in scoring position, and then you also, with sloppy play, what should have been a tight game, that Cincinnati's bullpen has had some stretches this year where they've been horrendous. Like, I don't know. I would have loved to see if it was a 3-1, 4-1 game late, although we saw that today and it didn't matter. Or, hey, what if we got them to use different, like how adamant we were in the Toronto series about Toronto using their bullpen guys so you could get a second look at them. If we had kept this game close, like by allowing the game to get here with a version of defense, Yarby has a really tough day. You're not letting the good juju of baseball happen.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Rubber match where they win the game. Psych.
Come on.
It's a psych.
Kind of like the awards segment on this show, they chase Burns as he twirls it on Daddy Day versus Elmer Rodriguez, hoping to cruise to victory. Bottom 3, underrated Red Hot Chili Pepper song. Get on top. Oh, Benny Boy hits a Mr. Burns fastball to smithereens. 1-0 Yanks, but Elmer couldn't glue together one more out. Tyler Stevenson submits his Yankees audition tape. 3-run homer. It's 3-1 Reds. Into the 9th. A lot of steals, no scoring. Feels like something bad always happens when we're in the Doval office. 4-1 Reds as the Yankees lose the game and the series. Woof.
Woof. This was this game was a bit of a bender for me. I was in a blender.
Okay.
I was fogged up about how to feel, Jake.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Usually these feelings come much more in August or September when I know the Yankees are a playoff team, so I'm really only focusing on the guys that are going to be part of the playoffs. Part of me was like, I don't care about ERC right now.
Right.
Right? Like I don't have him. He's not part of my playoff, my even pennant race, like the September concerns. I don't think. I just kind of got into the bullpen idea. And then the lineup is just, boy, it's a beaut. And I mean that with all sarcasm. I just not into this. I mean, Dominguez 2 and Spencer Jones 4. That's spring training, bud.
Right.
There's injuries. We're banged up. I totally get it. They give Goldie the day off against Chase Burns because Goldie doesn't want to do any of that. I get it. It's a tough righty. Goldie's old. He'd get a day off, all that. And then they got Murder Me Row in the 7-8-9. And I have a sickness.
Yeah.
I texted you guys, like, I don't like myself. I have to get help. And the fact that I am potentially spreading it to anyone doesn't make me feel good. But I may not be able to watch any more games with McMahon, Volpe, Wells as the 7-8-9. As a threesome, Volpe's been hot. But as a threesome, I can't think of a worse 3 people back to back to back for the offense and a more fun 3 people in a row for a pitcher. Did he have to sweat through the 7-8-9 at any point this series? He walked Volpe once. Was there any sweating?
I don't know about sweating, no.
It's like McMahon can have his big moments, but when those 3 are together, dude, it is. Whew. Remember the first year they did Judge and Stanton back to back in the lineup? And then they were like, actually, this is pretty easy if a pitcher gets them out. He just gets to rinse and repeat the same thing. That's kind of what happens. Like, it's a turbo booster for the starting pitcher. Hey, you want some light work and some confidence going into the top of the order again? Here you go. So I can't do it.
Yeah.
And they went 0 for the whole game, and they didn't provide anything. So I turned out to be correct on this one.
Correct. And like you said, and you gave a lot of it in the intro. Chase Burns is awesome. ERA sits at 2 flat. Like
Great pitcher.
Him and Schlittler would be competing for the AL Cy Young if he was in the AL. And like you said, no Goldie, who, like, for all the revere we've been giving Goldie and how good he's been the past couple weeks, and they give him the rest day, which is probably the right move against Chase Burns and in this busy stretch of baseball where they need to keep 38-year-old Paul Goldschmidt fresh. That, yeah, it's tough to look back at this one and see, again, the 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position with Spencer Jones hitting a cleanup, which I don't know if that's deserved. I don't know if Dominguez 2 holes deserved. So, yeah, the whole thing is a mess that you're calling yourself out on targeting one thing, but that thing isn't good.
Yeah, they were doing that thing even when other things were good. So I'm already built up a intolerance, so to speak, which I need to have a intervention on myself. And I started today.
Yeah.
Started today.
What'd you think about the managerial moves? That 1 inning Boone shoots Rosario and Goldie.
Just start him.
All of them?
Mm.
You've been asking for Spencer Jones, so I don't think you believe that.
No, yeah. I was surprised shoe for Spencer Jones. I like the shoe. I like the shoe man. Scat man. But I don't know, man. I texted you guys, and it's part of my sickness. Volpe played in 15,000 innings, 3 games in a row, never got pinch hit for, never got benched, never got anything. But Spencer Jones, who's the most productive player on the team since he got called back up as far as like opportunities with runners in scoring position and like close and late and like good, like, and like Maul comes in. It's not like it was Hader. Not like it was Aroldis Chapman. Like, and Shu is the righty bat. I mean, that's little like pinch hitting Shane Robinson for
Hey.
for Rizzo.
Hey.
It's like, what are we doing? And that's not fair comparisons either way, but I didn't understand it. Like,
Yeah.
let's let Spencer Jones get an at bat against the lefty. It's not like he's going to crumble and die.
Well, two things here. Maul, pretty significant splits. We love the shoe. And B, I just put this in the pot. Dude, this was demo day. It didn't pass our sniff test from the start. And Spencer Jones, if they're this horrified to give him left on left at bats, I don't know what that means for Spencer Jones as a Yankee. As we're coming up on a trade deadline, I'm being like, who would the Yankees actually move? I don't know. The massive dude who has looked good that we don't know if we have a spot for him and the Yankees don't believe in, who didn't have value and might now have value.
Yeah, maybe. It was a weird move. I was like, wait, what? Who is he pinch hitting for? He's pinch hitting for the cleanup hitter? Who's the cleanup? Oh, my God. Wait, what? Wow, they really don't want him to see lefties right now.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said, you guys are always glazing Max. Now Boone puts him in, and you guys are saying, we're glazing Max Schumann, the pinch runner and pinch hitter. And it's like so sarcastic. You can't pick that up.
Shoe's been contributed, man.
He makes things happen,
Shoe.
Jake. I don't know if
Shoe.
the 6th inning pinch hitting for the cleanup hitter is like, maybe that guy shouldn't be hitting cleanup.
I wouldn't have hated him in the starting lineup today.
I would have put him in the starting lineup and put him at caveat short. But I mean, Volpe is hitting right now.
Right.
So really, then what's the problem? It's Wells. Wells provides nothing. So I hope we don't see that now. Like, I need someone to get healthy, or we don't face any like really devastating righties and Goldie just like starts hitting again, because I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
Goldie 5 when that's a 7, 8, 9.
Let's see. Framber, Casey Mize, and Scooble. So buckle up.
Framber, nice, like that. Casey Mize.
Casey Mize.
So Scooble, we'll see that lineup.
No. You're going to get Rosario in versus Scooble.
Okay.
And Goldie, who didn't play today, which was significant. And no Spencer Jones.
Mize, we'll get that lineup.
Mize, you're probably going to get a similar lineup. Again, Volpe doesn't have to be in that lineup. That's the other.
He was hitting well, and well, we'll keep going. Maybe I'll talk about Volpe later. I'm fine with Volpe's bat, eyes, and glove as of now.
Okay.
Arm is dragging the rest down. And feet.
Fair.
That's fair. Break every player down by body part.
Did we get a Trent Grisham update? I saw him running in a Germany uniform before the game.
Not that I know of.
And Trent got a lot of responses, Jim. I mean, you know I live for Yankee social media. Shout out to Tall Ryan. The Yankee social media question, who would you let babysit your kids? The two big winners, Trent Grisham and Fernando Cruz.
Maybe that's two sides of the same coin. Like, they're probably a good tag team, because Cruz was probably like fun, playful, you know, and Trent's probably just like gonna sit and watch him.
Yeah, I think like Trent's the.
Cruz is in the pool with the kids, entertaining, and Trent is lifeguarding.
I think Trent doesn't let him go in the pool. Like, no, we're not doing that today.
No, I haven't been pretty like fun, but he's not in there. He's just chill. He's just supervising.
And
He'll throw the ball every now and then, like treats them like dogs in a way, you know.
The obvious third was Paul Goldschmidt. And then like even Paul Goldschmidt walks in and he's like, "Come on."
You know what Tall Ryan should do?
What's that?
The next question should be, who's the most insulted they didn't get votes?
Yeah, I mean, would you want to?
Garrett Cole.
I think Garrett got one or two. Yeah, that's one of those things. You leave the kid with Garrett for a day, and the kid comes back and says something about the War of 1812, and you're like, what'd you guys talk about?
Yeah.
That came up a lot.
Daddy, that wine is actually not good.
Oh.
Mr. Garrett said your wine is too new to taste good.
Dad, I don't want to go to Mr. Garrett. All we do is study. I go to Mr. Cruz's.
Okay.
All right.
Trying to update was he's still running on the field. Boone said, we're really encouraged by how well he's doing.
It's great.
No rush. Showcase season.
It's the season of the sticks. And
All right. Now it's time for the second part of the show.
And it's brought to you by Shopify. People, when we did this whole thing, Talking Yanks, John Boy Media, people were like, shirts. Okay. Where do we go? We went to Shopify because they handled all of it. I mean, before our merch store has gone to a much bigger place now. But when we just had a couple shirts up there, Shopify was the place to be because they handle all the operations that we have no clue about. How do you pay? I don't know. But the Shopify Shop Pay handles that. Check out seamlessly. What if I wanted analytics to make this a good business? I don't know. But Shopify did. We've been with them from the start, and we're with them till now. So if you're looking to get involved in that, go check out our store and see if you like it. We got some Father's Day stuff on there, our whole Slash Line collection. And Shopify, the whole infrastructure, they take care of. So if you're looking to do it, start your free trial at shopify.com/Yanks.
Shopify with your eyes. Series stats. I got to pull up our tab where we have all the series stats. I haven't looked at it yet. Even though I know who I'm giving.
Pride of the Yankees.
Pride of the
Yeah, I
Yankees.
was going to say.
He's going to say.
Jimbo.
I was going to say. Jimmy, start. My Pride of the Yankees goes to a guy who youngest Yankee ever
Here we go.
with 13 strikeouts and 0 walks in a start. A guy who's 15 of 16 starts with 3 runs or fewer this season, which is most in the American League. 12 starts of 1 earned run or fewer, which is most in Major League Baseball. 2.25 career ERA, Jake. Third lowest by any Major League pitcher since 1913 through 30 career starts. Fernandez and Skeens only above him. 1.71 ERA, fourth lowest by a New York Yankees starting pitcher through first 16 starts since 1913. Those are real dates, not since 2025, which sometimes is what it says. Cam Schlittler was asked about his outing. He said, I haven't done an excellent job over the last month or so pitching here, so it's important to get out there and have a dominant start. Cam Schlittler, in his last month pitching, it was like a 2-something ERA. I like everything about Cam Schlittler. Boone said he was chasing strikeouts too much, and he had to be careful. He had to watch his. So it's going to Cam Schlittler. He's my pride of the Yankees. He's so good. Paul O'Neill nailed it. I had to tweet the quote out because Paul O'Neill was being so good on the booth. He's like, wow, this is like high school when you just blow them by the guys. And it made me really like, fudge. I bought my dad fudge for Father's Day.
Nice.
I wish we had Weathers and Cole starting after him and not Warren. We did have Cole at one point because anything above 96, the Reds were just like, what was that? You telling me other people can hit this?
Reds not really prepared for up and in fastballs.
Wasn't really good.
No.
The cutter, it was like the most fastballs Cam's thrown third time through on the year because it was just like, all right.
Hey, this works.
So Weathers might have had a field day.
And we could tell Boone, hey, maybe Cam's chasing strikeouts because you're changing up the defense. And Jazz throws that ball away on him early on in that start. That Cam says, okay, then I will do it myself. He was awesome. The one that was really the one that got the audible noise out of me was he throws a backdoor cutter to J.J. Bleday. J.J. Bleday put a couple good swings. Like he was getting the timing on the heater down from Cam. And it was just like I could mentally see the Rob Friedman, you guys know him as the pitch ninja, that like, okay, where Cam's four-seamer would have ended up would have been a fastball really up and away that you don't have a chance on. Look at that. There's his book, Unhittable, available now. Go buy it for Father's Day. You might be a little run out now to Barnes & Noble still happening? I know there's one in the city.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, upswing. They brought in this new executive, totally flipped the whole thing.
And they do coffee at all of them right now? Like, that's a good thing. That's smart.
Picks at they turned it into a local, it's like guys,
live events and stuff.
A monster, yeah.
That's good. So go check that out. But, yeah, you could picture, okay, if he had thrown his four-seamer there, it would have been an up-and-away fastball that J.J. Bleday shouldn't swing at. If he threw a sinker out of it would have been a away fastball that would have been super far away, but he threw that cutter, froze Bleday. Bleday just like walks out of the batter's box like, oh, yeah, if that was the option you chose, you were going to strike me out. And he sure did.
He would have striken everyone out.
Kind of did.
I don't know, actually.
Do we want to have because Cam was so good. So here's the good stuff. He's leading the American League in pitcher WAR, sure. ERA, sure. FIP, ERA plus, hits per 9, blah, blah, blah. He is leading in innings pitched. Do we want to have that conversation now? Another time? Never?
It's a real tricky spot for the Yankees because of the Cy Young stuff. Like, you don't want to rest him or limit him and limit his chances of winning that award. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like if he's throwing a perfect game and he's at 95 pitches in the seventh, you're a little relieved he gives up a hit as a manager because you're like, all right, thank God. I didn't want to hurt him. The Yankees might be in that book, dude. Like, he's having such a good year.
Yeah.
If you mess with it, you could get, like, I don't know, it's a lot of money you could take out of his pocket if he wins that award, all that stuff. So I put my hands up and I say, glad it's not me.
Okay.
Get it right.
Get it right.
Get it right. Whatever you guys do, make the right call. He's going to start the All-Star game?
By stats, he should, but I mean, you can funny business that one up a little bit. Like, if he starts the Sunday before the All-Star game, it's like, oh, he can't pitch. So I think you can.
But someone said that, like, this move set him up to be on pace to start it or something like that.
Right, but we got
not that far away. 3 weeks.
Yeah, we got time for more moves.
I know. It was just it was another notch of, like, maybe there was other reasons to do this.
Another one of those things that you don't want to take away the opportunity for a guy.
If it's a throw day, what are we really doing?
Fried had done it before, right?
What's that?
Fried had pitched in the All-Star game before last year?
Yes, and I think that was when he got hurt, but nobody knew, right?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I think he pitched a couple more after the All-Star.
It's a good pitch.
Trying to power through it. Anyway, that's my pride. And
he looks good.
13 strikeouts, and I took him in the K race.
You
took him?
Yeah.
Nice.
People are saying it's the best K race pick ever.
Made up a lot of ground. More on that later.
Oh, mother shit. I got ERC.
And he got 4.
That's this. Nice.
Oh, now you know how that feels. It's bad.
ERC is a bomb on the K race.
He looks good until he didn't. Maximus. I think Fried missed time after. whatever, the blisters. I'll be a little higher and quicker because I think Cam Schlittler deserved it. I will go Benny Boy, Ben Rice. 2 hits in the first game, 2 hits in the last game, 2 home runs. The Chase Burns one is super impressive, man. It's, obviously batting stances are pieces of art, at least to my little brain. And Ben Rice, Chase Burns had that wipeout slider. He threw a couple really nice ones today. That, it's a little bit of a traditional. He mixed in a couple changeups today. But, you're looking fastball and slider. It's an electric fastball. It's an electric slider. Guy was the second pick in the draft. And Ben Rice, you see him like in his stance, prepared. Like if that down and in slider comes, hook that into the porch. If it's a high fastball, to still be on time with that is so wildly impressive. And it's part of the Ben Rice experience. 4th in Major League Baseball in home runs. And yeah, series stats look fantastic. 4 RBI. No one else on the team had multiple RBI.
That home run was awesome.
Thank
Go
you.
watch it, everyone.
Watch it on our YouTube. BBD just played it.
0-2. 0-2 fastball of the zone. It was good. Okay.
Agree with me.
And now we do MFer.
Yeah.
You Yankee motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who had the most left on base?
Ooh.
I'll go to my new stat to figure this out.
Okay.
Let's see. So the stat that I am talking about, pretty much it weights what you do when you have runners on and how many bases you collect yourself. And the one that grades out the worst, Wells. But he didn't play enough. So McMahon. We'll go McMahon. And I'll be honest, I don't even know what he did this series. But in this production stat, it looks like he was the worst of the bunch. So he had chances, didn't come through. And his actual stats are 1 for 6 with 2 strikeouts. I did focus on his at-bats today because Murder Me Row was in, and I was kind of like hate watching them. And it lived up to my billing of just like, this was nothing. You didn't make anyone do anything. So I'll go McMahon.
Yeah, it's a fine pick. Yeah, Chase Burns, one of the few changeups he busted out was against McMahon, which was like, come on, you don't have to do that. Yeah. 1 for 6, not what you want. Who I had an MFer. Who am I picking? Why did I just blank? It's not Ollie Sanchez. I like him. Thick beards. Thick beards. Out of him and Wells. You forget that Wells' beard is that thick. How about this? I'll give this guy a little bit of a hug. ERC.
Aw, man, I had an award.
Sorry, dog. Because he basically like stood tall for the first time. He was through 3.2. He got 2 strikeouts on 2 curveballs. And Elmer Rodriguez was like, okay, Cincinnati Reds, I've got 0 on the scoreboard. I'm about to be 4 clean. Leaves 2 fastballs up. Hard single the opposite way. Home run. 3 runs on the board. And then he gets a really quick, easy ground out to first for the final out of the inning. And he's so like demoralized with himself. He's like, I was right there. And the ump comes over and checks his hands for sticky stuff. And he's just standing there so skinny and so sad while the ump pets his hands. It's a good image. Yeah, Beeb, see if you can find that. The last out he gets in the 4th, covers first, sad pets from the umpire.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get an MFer.
It's tough.
It's tough. But, I mean, the catcher's interference by Wells, the error by Volpe, unless they gave that one to Rice too. I don't know. Like his defense made him work a little harder. But I was going to give him an award that was just throw strikes, kid. Because I was watching that inning with my 8-year-old nephew who's getting into baseball, and I was just talking to him about like how to look at the count. He was into it. And it was as predictable as it gets. He was just falling behind, and his sweeper stinks. It's like this perfect. He has his other pitches I really like, actually. Like his curveball was great this game. His two-seam was really good. His four-seam, he's got to really be sneaky with it, which he wasn't. He threw it in a 3-1 count, got rocked. I'm like, whoa, that's maybe the worst pitch you could have thrown there. But he kept trying to throw the sweeper, and he landed his first one of the game for a strike. The rest were balls, and like no one even really tried to chase it. But the curve is good. In that at bat against Stevenson, he like threw like a cutter on the 2-1 pitch to get to that, like was nothing. Like it almost like slipped out of his hand. And now it's 3-1. I'm like, oh my God, here comes 3-1 with 2 runners on. Like I was like, this should be a sinker. Told my nephew that. This should be the fastball that gets ground balls. You know, with a 4-seam. It's just jacked. I'm like, what? Come on.
Middle. Like one of those pitches that you're like, oh, that's so middle. That's surprisingly middle.
Yeah.
Oh, this is him. For everyone on the YouTube, this is him.
This cuts it off earlier than you probably want, but
yeah,
you get a hint of the.
It's not the feeling you want.
Yeah, he did look good. I thought his sinker looked really good. Again, I thought his sweeper did not look good. He didn't throw that much. It was the third most pitch he threw. I think it was all balls. I wonder if I could find the actual numbers on it.
Well, yeah, and where this is I don't know. Go through.
So no sweeper got put into play. He threw 1 for a strike and 2 foul balls. But the batter before that, he got behind 2-0, threw a pitch and threw a sinker and gave up a single. So just like you got to get ahead in the count. So like a bullpen stint might help him out.
Yeah, and those pitches were up, behind in the count and up. I mean, that's a bad recipe. And yeah, it was kind of, again, because the other thing, and I think Wells in his post game was talking about the 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning. Like that's a no-no at any level of baseball. But yeah, it was tough that those 2 at bats, Steer and Suarez, finishing them off with nice curveballs. And then a couple pitches later, you're in the bad place. So yeah, it's a little bit of love, and like you're saying, I mean, the formula with Elmer Rodriguez, formerly Cruz, you can see it. It's very much what is currently the modern pitcher of, okay, so you got a 4-seamer that can be 96, you got a sinker that can be 96, you've got a cutter that can be 92. Like there's a few guys in baseball right now that with that pitch mix are doing really, really well. Drew Rasmussen, like it's kind of the modern way to pitch if you're not Schlitter and Mizorowski, even though this is what Schlittler does, and that allows him to be unhittable. ER's close.
Slender.
Okay,
next up, regular awards.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my God. They're brought to us by Shady Rays. I love Shady Rays. Wear them. Like them. Was walking around yesterday in my Shady Rays because summer's here. So whether you're going to the game, whether you're walking around, whether you're in the city, whether you're in the suburbs, whether you're on the farm. My sister was wearing her Shady Rays. FaceTime her the other day. And know what she mentioned? She broke a pair or lost them. Renee, let me know. But she reached out to Shady Rays. They replaced them. No drama, no stress, no replacement guilt. Just a new pair headed her way, and that could be you if that happens. And they have a great code for you guys. Yanks50. 50% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses at shadyrays.com. Get yourself 2 pairs. Get a pair for you. Get a pair for someone else. Yanks50, ShadyRays.com. Go get yourself some sunglasses. The sun exists.
I am giving out the We Were Excited award.
We were excited. Oh. El Marciano, Jasson Dominguez.
El Marciano.
I'm surprised he didn't go with Herd and Cats. We saw a little bit of that.
We were excited. We were doing a live stream in Toronto. We had a good view of him playing right field there. During that, I said during the live stream, I was like, well, it is turf and no wind, so there's not a lot of elements. We brought it to Boone's attention. He was like, he hasn't really been tested yet, and it's been 2 games. Calm down. And turns out we were excited. And for everyone that harps on us being too negative all the time, hey, we were too excited and positive. Egg on our face. He doesn't look that comfortable in right field. Turns out, Jakey boy.
Yeah.
Turns out it wasn't. It's not. It turns out it looked a lot like when he went to left field.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I mean, twice I think it looked like a cat got on the field, and he was trying to catch it, but instead it was the ball. He made some plays too. Didn't look orthodox.
Yeah.
But the other side of it is, from the right side, 3 hits. All singles, that's fine.
That's fine.
From the left side, 1 hit, double, power stroke. He's the right fielder, and he's going to be batting second or third, it seems, because of the switch hitting ability. I like his at-bats. He gets 5 hits in this series, I believe. Let's work on right field some more.
Yeah, he's ironically hitting lefties this year, and he's kind of struggling against righties, which, I don't know, just LOL baseball sometimes. But, yeah, that's where I'm still sitting okay. I'll tell you what's going to be interesting to me. The first couple innings against Detroit. If the Yankees come out, Goldie homers off Framber, Yanks are up 3-0. Like, I'm sitting pretty. The Yankees, I think they only lost 1 of their last 8 series coming into this one. Like, it's kind of shocking. The rainouts kind of helped. There's 2 game splits in there. But, like, the Yankees have been playing a good brand of baseball. If the Tigers series starts off slunky and Dominguez is hurting cats and we're not turning double plays and we're getting easy outs, then, yeah, a Detroit-Boston road trip, which we would have had circled before the year as 2 of the AL powers, are 2 of the teams that have been the worst in baseball. That's where I'm going to start feeling it. Because, yeah, man, Jasson Dominguez hitting second, and we're just like, yeah, roll the ball out there. Like, whoa, season happens fast. He looked bad. That throw to second. Well, it should have been a throw to second, and then he just kind of threw it to third. How are you not throwing that to second?
It was only the thing I complained about with him the most last year. He has no idea where to throw the ball. I mean, anyone that's listening to this episode that wasn't listening to us last year is like, oh, really? Like, that's what you're complaining about? Anyone that's listened since that Little League World Series game last year or 2 years ago, he has no idea where to throw the ball when he gets the ball.
I guess here's my thing. The throws off the outfield wall, part of me in my baseball core understands you not getting it right. To catch a line-out double play and have the runner scampering back to second and you just buzzsaw one to third, the baseball brain doesn't comprehend that.
Sure doesn't.
And then, yeah, watching that ground rule double go down and basically like looking at the wall like, you catch it? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Go get Elliott.
Also, still has not, and this is just an interesting one, that I know the Yankees also are aware of and also have it checked off as an interesting one, has still not left his feet
Yeah.
on a play.
Yes.
And Jake, I don't know how to track down the record, but
I don't know that.
I would guess he's got to be coming up on the most outfield innings logged before leaving his feet for a play.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because I haven't been tracking the history of that. I bet there could be a cool like outfielder in the '80s, like No Neck Jones, who never slid. But yeah, no, it was weird because he had one today that he catches, and you're like, God, that would have been a lot easier if you just got off your feet. And then he has the one, I believe it's game 2, that goes in and out of his glove. That any other outfielder probably does a slide and catches that.
Someone said Stanton might have that record.
I mean, I feel like Stanton used to dive. That just left his.
What year did Stanton play like a decent amount of the outfield?
I feel like every year we're a little surprised.
Last year? He got like 17 games?
Last year he played the outfield. Last year he played 20 games in the outfield. Let's see. The last year he played real yeah, you got to go back. And 2018, 72 games. I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying if like last year in those 17 games he slid once, I doubt he did.
Yeah, we allow Stanton to do a lot because he
but
performed.
For a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, whoever
Yes.
Dominguez is.
That's when you should still like diving. Like take Dominguez to a pool.
It's he hasn't not even dived. He hasn't slid. Now you can say the play he got hurt on, he left his feet. He jumped into the wall, got hurt.
He did.
But it's just something that you can notice, you know?
It's noticeable. It's noticeable. Good award.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank
Appreciate you.
I'm going to give the Balls to the Wall award.
Balls to the Wall award. Caballero?
James, the last time we saw Jazz Chisholm, he was on the ground writhing in pain,
Oh.
holding his testicles after fouling a ball off into them. He had some good quotes with Emmanuel Barbaric.
Let that word resound.
Getting his feet wet. Congrats to him. Nice guy. Jazz was talking about it. He said he used a lot of ice. Paul O'Neill laughed about it because, Paul O'Neill in his core is a child. And then Jazz Chisholm goes home run. First at bat back. So while Kaser and O'Neill were giggling on the broadcast, Jazz puts up that first solo homer on Cam Schlittler Day, which was the game-winning run that Jazz literally went from balls to the wall.
That's a good award.
Thank you.
He got really hurt. Boone said he wouldn't even do picture day without a cup on, but now no players wear cups.
Yeah, and Jazz was like, no, I'm not going to start wearing a cup. No. He's like, that was a fluke thing.
Yeah, batted it right up into me.
What do you think about Red Lauder's hair again?
I haven't thought about it. Oh, dude, I was going to give Jazz an award. Me and Beebs prepped this before you joined the stream.
Wait, what are you seeing here? What do you like?
It looks like a little kid in disguise from that frame. Like if you told me that was a 14-year-old kid dressing up like Blake from Workaholics for Halloween, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like it. That guy's a good time.
The mustache is tight.
A lot tighter than the hair.
I was going to give Jazz the award of be the 14th. No, that wasn't what I was going to say. Something like that. You would have never guessed it.
Okay.
But he hits his 11th home run. So I had BBD and myself. We did the research. How many players have hit 39 home runs in an 86-game span, which is what Jazz would now need to do to go 50-50. Someone also put the odds out there of like players to go 50-50 this year, and Jazz is like the most likely because
Right.
he's got 20 steals and 11 homers, and that's pretty funny. He's getting so much shit, but I think he was like kind of like the odds, like if anyone were, it's not good odds, but across the league,
Right.
where
Plus
he's set,
money.
which is so funny. 13 times a player has hit 39 home runs or more within an 86 game span. So he just needs to be the 14th guy to ever do that. Those players, Babe Ruth, Babe Ruth again, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Roger Maris, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Giancarlo Stanton,
Okay.
Aaron Judge, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa.
It's got 2 teammates to learn how to do it off of. So
The last time it's been done, last year, maybe? Yeah, Aaron Judge, 41 in 86 games. 2024, 2 years ago. So he can do it.
okay.
It's going to happen. Maybe. Hope his balls are okay. Ball, probably. I think he got an isolated shot. Those hurt way more. Jake, for context of the leaving your feet,
Okay.
I looked up the Yankees since 2023 leaderboard for sliding on plays. And the infielders are in the lead there, obviously. But some fun names. Bader did it 23 times. Verdugo did it 22 times. Soto, 18 times as Yankees slid for a ball. Soto and Verdugo aren't like, world beaters out there. Bowers in his stint, 11 times. Billy McKinney left his feet on a slide 5 times.
Had to.
Pereira, 3 times in the outfield. And that's, if I do diving, it's different. So I do think it is, I think he might be having the record.
Okay.
To start your career and play X amount of innings before sliding or diving for a ball. Seems like we got a shot at a record here.
Okay.
Tomorrow, dives for no reason. Ball hits him in the ass.
Come on.
My next award
Yes.
is the... Do you mind if I do a trick award?
I don't know, man. Sure.
No. I won't.
Okay.
I'll do the... You're so mad lately award. That's such a bad name.
Ooh.
I had a good award up last episode.
Okay. Yeah, it's true.
It ebbs and flows. It's Father's Day. I've been busy.
Okay.
We already talked about him a little. I could come up with something better.
Caballero.
No, but he's mad too.
Mm.
Volpe
Okay.
got thrown out at third to end the last series. We saw him swipe the dirt, give a little Pete Alonso. And then today he's all mad about the umpire and the rule that they said it was blocked. I'm not agreeing with the interpretation of how rules are applied here. For anyone that doesn't know, Volpe slid back into first, and the first baseman's foot was in the way. And how interference works is it has to interfere. So he has to slide and hit that guy's foot, and the call would be made. You have to hit that guy's foot with the hand. That's like, if you're in a rundown, you the contact has to be there.
Right.
You see the play that ended the Pirates game, third base, he touched his foot, so he got the call. I don't know if I agree with that application of the rule, but that's what it is. You got to do that. But anyway, I just want to talk about Volpe. He's been mad lately. He's been fiery lately. Good. He's had a good eye lately. I said. Besides today, let's erase the third game because his at-bats were gross, but he was surrounded by Wells and McMahon. So, like,
Chase
that's
Burns.
what happens. What?
Chase Burns, too.
Was Chase Burns the last strikeout? The 0-2 and then swing and miss? Probably, because it was a righty.
I think so. I think that was 1, 2, 3.
It was.
Yeah, that was Chase Burns.
But no, he had a good walk. 3-2 walk. He had a 3-2 walk in game 1 as well, I believe, or maybe it was 2. I forget. He's walking. So, like, we've seen him have these hot streaks before. Hopefully it lasts. His range has been good. I really would like him. I'd like the double plays to come back. That's my biggest gripe right now. Like, the hot streak's awesome. I get it. He's been fiery lately. We usually don't see that. I don't know. It just felt like he needs to be talked about a little. What are your thoughts on Volpe these days?
Yeah, I think I'm hoping that the podcast gods will. I think you'll get a double play or two in Detroit. I believe in it. Yeah. Hey, hit the ball and you play. That's kind of the rule of baseball going back to day one baseball. Get hot, be hot. Play with a little fire and emotion. I'm open to that. Yeah, that Boone's post game was funny. Boone said he's like, by letter of the rule, that still is interference. Like, I don't have the rule known that much. He's like, but by letter of the rule, that is interference. And then Boone goes, but they're never going to call that. So
yeah, it's like when the runner is running in your lane and they're like, we'll throw it at his back because then the ump has to call it.
Right. Boone says that, and then in Volpe's interview, he's still like, he's hot about it, which, hey, New York, we love that. He's like, yeah, we have meetings before the season where we talk about all of these rules and everything around the bases, especially the infielders. And he's like, yeah, that I'm hot about it. Ben Rice homers. It would have, in theory, could have been a 2-run homer. So yeah, he's hot about it and good. But yeah, him and Cabby need to stop getting thrown out on the bases.
That was what I actually wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
The speed, because I went to that earlier. I was like, and his legs. They're like, it's part of the game. We talked about that. It was like, if you want to steal a lot, you will get thrown out a lot, blah, blah, blah. A little much right now. Cabby's percentages are actually like starting to get bad.
Well, I think
and aside, I want MLB to figure out the overslide thing.
Couple
we got a
tough
guy
ones
out.
today.
The one that we got out.
Yeah.
The Yankees got him out at second because he overslid for like a hair. It was even less than Cabby. I felt like I was like, come on.
Yeah.
I get it, but cricket just had this problem and changed the rules. So I want to we know the guys. I want to present it to them. Be like, hey, dude, like, other sport just had this problem. Like, this wasn't what it was made for. On runouts, it's a very similar place. And they rewrote the rules so you can't, if you beat the play there, you get the grace.
Yeah, it's one of the rules they're working on, and they're trying different stuff in the minor leagues, that it's just you treat the base like the area above it is safe, kind of like home plate. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, we got a cheap one today. Net. Both sides got one. But yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the spirit of the game. And there's got to be a cool way to do it that still encourages speed and could probably be safer if you can just slide straight over the bag instead of trying to do crazy stuff. I don't know, but I know it is one of the things
I would say
on.
if you're on the ground and you beat the play and you don't stand up and make a move, everyone knows what that would be. You're good.
Yeah.
It would stop nonsense and ticky-tack.
Are the Yankees first in stolen bases after today's game? Because that was the other thing
they're
we kinda
pretty
didn't
good
talk
base
about.
running team. But we're just going through a stretch here. I actually think this stretch was because the Reds are a team you have to steal. They had 6 stolen bases in game 3? They had a ton. And they also made 3 outs on the base pass or 2 or whatever. It was almost like they got prepped for, hey, you can run on these guys. You can run on the Reds catchers. And then there was no but be careful of the pickoff plays.
Yeah, that Boone talked about that. Chase Burns is very slow to home, but he has one of the best pickoff moves. So they knew they were playing with fire a little bit.
Yeah.
Quick feet, man. Like that.
All right. Anything else? You got an award?
Okay. Yeah, it's the last and most prestigious award of the episode, brought to you by SeatGeek, Yanks 2026 on SeatGeek. I'm giving the Stay in Your Shoes award. Oh, it's not Max Schumann.
Okay, because I was going to
I know.
And I was going to say, you're not a pitcher. Stop acting like one.
Pitched, yeah. That's why I got ahead of it, so you're welcome.
I appreciate that. That's, like, nice. Stay in Your Shoes award. We haven't talked Bellinger. Bellinger?
Jim, it's Cody Bellinger. Cody was swinging out of his shoes today. And we complimented him a couple episodes ago because he had one of these and he hit a homer. So I understand what was happening. And the Yankees in today's game had too many. We used to complain when the Yankees were down 1. Everyone would try to hit a homer to tie the game. The Yankees being down 2 today with a lot of runners on first base, they were trying to hit homers. They weren't trying to rally. Like Kay kept talking about it, like, oh, we're one swing away from a tie game here. Belly, I forget if it was his second, third at bat against Chase Burns. First pitch, he guessed slider, got slider, swung out of his shoes. So he goes, okay. Then he's probably going fastball, right? Second pitch, fastball, swung out of his shoes, didn't make contact. And then third pitch, he had one of his ugliest strikeouts of the year because Belly goes into his 2-strike mode. It was a fastball way high and away. Belly kind of flailed at it. And yeah, the scouting report on Belly before he came to the team that I heard was when Belly tries to hit homers, that doesn't work well for Belly. When Belly tries to keep it simple, that's why he's so good against lefties. Belly's like MVP level, and we've seen that. So, yeah, I hadn't talked to any Belly, and his Burns at bats were kind of funny how big he was swinging.
That one strikeout was crazy. The other thing we didn't talk about, Paul Goldschmidt had 2 big opportunities in the 2 losses in big moments and didn't come through. And he had a tougher series. He's obviously pinch hit today, but scary. Like, we can't rely on him all the time. That's like our, but Belly and Goldie, it's swinging big, or I don't know. Like, I felt like they were trying to replace Judge a little, and as things got tighter.
Yeah, today's tough. I mean, one pinch hit a bat against a lefty reliever. I don't know how much he's seen Sam Maul.
No, it was the one in game 2 when he tapped on the 3-2 pitch.
Yes. Yeah, he's just hoping there that,
not the tap, just the at bat.
Yeah, that's situational goalie. No, he got like a down and in breaking ball that I think was his pitch, but he was just a little quick on it.
Yeah, it was more the sentiment I was saying is more like, you're not Superman, scrubs. Because I was getting excited in both spots. Like, Goldie's up. This is exactly who we need right now. And I'm like, okay, well, he has been that guy, but this is...
so he homered in the first inning of that game. It's, you can't lean on him, but we've been leaning on him.
Been leaning on him. Been had lean. What? Okay.
Well, we're going to lead into the Fanatics K-Race, and it's brought to you by the Fanatics Sportsbook. That makes sense. It's the only place to swing for the fences this baseball season. Make every bet count at Fanatics Sportsbook. Earn up to 10% in FanCash on your wagers, win or lose. FanCash is Fanatics' signature currency. Use it on authentic MLB merch from Fanatics.com. Exclusive experiences, profit boosts, and even bet with it like real cash. You're getting access to the world of sports every time you bet with Fanatics Sportsbook. Daily profit boosts you can use on hits and runs and throws in every inning. Squad bets, it's a smarter way to parlay. If you got one leg that's not bringing it, if you got someone like Cam the other night, maybe they bring it for you. It could be hits, strikeouts, homers, whatever. Squad bets, your bet stays alive because one player can't bust your parlay. And it's only at Fanatics Sportsbook where winning hits different. How'd the K-Race go again?
K-Race went really, really well for you, Jake.
Yeah, for you.
You got 13 strikeouts from Cam Schlittler, bringing you to 138 on the season.
Thank you.
Within 4 of Jimmy after Elmer only got him 4 tough draw with Cole getting pushed today. You get Elmer. Wilborn, nice day for me despite overall a mixed result start. 8 strikeouts.
I thought it was like when the starter, you get all the relievers too.
Yeah, we just have to change some of my old missed ones and then boost my strikeout total. So, yeah.
Let's
That's
go
a
see
loss,
what that
guys.
would result in.
You want to see the result of that?
Let's go see the result of how many strikeouts the team got when he got ERC, just to see if we want to implement it. I don't want to I get so many and you get so little.
Because I got Louis healed a couple times by Joe's McFly. Who are you going with?
Going against the Tigers, we have Cole, Rodon, Weathers.
I'll go Cole.
Okay.
He's fresh.
I like that. I like that pick by you. So that would mean I'm Rodon or Weathers. I'm Rodon or Weathers. I'll go Los. I think it's a little safe, but he has 7 strikeouts in each of his last 3 starts.
Whoa. And that makes you happy?
It would just be keep the ball moving,
Okay.
Sometimes you got to run the ball in football,
I get what you're saying.
And I'll take Ryan Weathers.
Good pick. Considered him at 2.
Jake, I don't think you ever got heel.
I live a life of heel, dude. I don't know if I got heel.
Yeah, I think you got ERC.
Imagine.
That's what I got.
I know.
Give
I
me
think
all the
we've all
reliever
gotten-
strikeouts. How many
I think
they
we've
get?
all gotten surprised ERC'd once now.
That's true.
That's you.
And now he's going back down. And who are they calling up? Who's your money on?
I saw a Yeri stat that surprised me, so I'll go Yeri.
Okay.
Who are
I'll
you
go
going with?
Chavihi just to
Oh.
fucking make us all go, what?
And they could do a week of cycling.
Yeah, I think they might.
What's the... Do the Tigers have a lot of righties?
Oh boy.
Mm.
Oh golly. Let's see. Dingler righty, Torkelson righty. They have like a righty platoon bench. Your guy Jahmai Jones, former Yankee, Matt Vierling, and Hao Yu Lee. So
All the minor league options are righties anyways.
Hmm.
I'll tell you this. I'd be most interested in seeing Giovanni Cruz again.
I agree.
I wouldn't be upset if it's Yeri because I've seen Yeri. I know what Yeri's about. I like him. I would like to see more Cruz. We only saw him those 2 games.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the show, and we love you, and we appreciate you, and we thank you, and go Yanks. Tell them Grams.
Go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Please.
Let's